Good day, everyone. I am Ola Fashedi, evangelist, Demystify Sin Ministry, and author of Demystify Sin titles. Evil and wickedness, as the darkness, thrives for not being exposed. We expose the darkness. This suite, as a set of videos, lays out the involvement of the Nigerian police force authorities in effectively setting up innocent persons as targets of insanity rituals. The Nigerian police force authorities acting in collaboration with favored parties. The Nigerian police force authorities used a petition addressed to it, an insanity coded script, as an instrument of liquidation, falsely alleging insanity in hope of its realization, backed up by the insanity rituals. This video lays out metaphysical activities of police officers on assignment, acting as catalysts to cap the insanity rituals, whilst leveraging the petition as instrument on platform of arrest and interrogation. The petition of the Cultist Residents Association to the AIG Nigeria Police Force Zone 2 Command against me is an instrument of liquidation attached to and driven by the insanity rituals, convened against me by the cultist godfather and key trustee, RCCG Pastor Sagon. God helped me, had dealt with the rituals convened and whatever evil hoped to happen contingent upon the rituals, in this instance as metaphysical projections, underlying my honoring the Nigerian Police Force invitation letter that turned to arrest and interrogation. The petition of the cultists as an instrument of liquidation, the crux of its allegations of long-term insanity and current total derangement, is proof of its being a metaphysical instrument connected to and driven by insanity rituals. Everyone who is metaphysically aware knows how pronouncements are key to trigger and seal effects of objects of rituals, which in this case was insanity. The petition is hard evidence as document that places the pronouncement linked to the rituals on record and exposes the objects of the rituals. So I quote from my letter, alert 5, from paragraph 14. Their petition contained nothing but completely false allegations with the same objects: the liquidation of the undersigned, his removal as an obstacle to their fundamental objects, and annulment of court judgment in his favor. The crux of their petition, of their vile petition, falsely alleged that the undersigned is completely insane and has been so for as long and as far back as could be imagined. It was part of metaphysical attacks and projections of insanity against the undersigned. The vile petition and its bizarre false allegations, which are not ordinary but evil spiritual driven lies, were the tangible instrument aspect, extension or arm of those evil rituals, unquote. The Cultist Residents Association must have only started writing their petition after my November 9, 2022 arrest by the DPO of Mara Police Station, based on their contrived and false allegations that warranted a change in the Cultist Residents Association strategy. On being informed that I had the petition lodged already since October 31, 2022. The office of the AIG Zone 2 Command, the expedited action of the Nigeria Police Force authorities on the Cultist Residents Association's petition, moving to dispatch Nigeria Police Force invitation letter by Thursday, November 17, followed by SMX next morning ordering my appearance on Monday, November 21, 2022, also goes to buttress metaphysical collaboration, will be further confirmed in the actions of the officers when I ordered the invitation on Tuesday, November 22, 2022. The expedited action of the Nigerian Police Force authorities on the Cultist Residents Association's petition that was a metaphysical instrument, whilst fully discounting and disregarding my truthful and credible petition that was making a report in the public interest and on an attempt to abduct to commit murder, is more proof of collaboration. I filed a petition of 80 paragraphs and 13 pages with you, with the office of the AIG, Nigerian Police Force Zone 2 Command. A senior police officer in the D9 confirmed that he met with the officer that held a meeting with me on Wednesday, November 9, 2022, to discuss my petition, who confirmed that he told me to go and bring my witnesses, as how he dismissed my matter. I've been on the premises, in your Zone 2 Command Headquarters premises, for about 2 hours, holding that meeting and giving a statement. There were interactions on the same day with the DPO of Mara Police Station. Yet there is absolutely no hint of insanity or derangement reported. My petition and statement, later joined by my further petition, being hard evidence as documents to that effect. Then you receive a petition from the opposing party that was cited for attempts to abduct, to kill me in my own petition, and you act very promptly on their own petition that alleges long-term insanity and current derangement. You issue a Nigerian Police Force invitation letter very quickly and follow it up with a strong message by text. Your prompt action and the short space of time you scheduled for compliance with your invitation happen to coincide with rituals in progress to bring about the insanity and derangement as alleged in the opposing party's petition. You honestly expected my default as inability to honor your invitation, and your expectation was to have to come to break my door down, as you expressed, to get me. You are presented up front with hard evidence as documents that include certified copy of court judgment in my favor in the suit against the opposing party, your favored party. You are presented also with my main and further petitions and all kinds of correspondence that themselves debunk the allegations that I'm not yet aware of, all the allegations of insanity and derangement and all the other allegations that stem from those crux of allegations. And I'm not yet aware of those allegations. But the documents, the documents that you're presented with already debunks them in advance. Then you go on, you go through them, but show no interest and practically wave them off. You proceed with hostile and intimidating interrogation, acting in your full acceptance of the allegations, in your predisposition to have accepted the allegations in advance, yes, of the opposing party's petition. You engage me in prolonged arguments on your opinion of what my name is or should not be, despite all previous corrections and objections to that effect, and evidence of the name on the documents tendered to you. Documents tendered to you prove what my name is. You would now like it believed your motive and subsequent actions and during the interrogation were not metaphysical, trying to bring about the condition as alleged in the petition of your favored party. You would like it believed. It's true. Something that will be clear to any rational mind. Your entertainment of their petition that should have been dismissed offhand by a rational mind grounded in any basic common sense. Desperate pursuit after me and how you set up to interrogate me only proves the collaboration between you and your favored party, at the base of which lies the metaphysical, to bring about which fundamental objects you had a critical role to play. You would like it to be believed that your prompt action on the opposing party's petition was not directed to coincide with and capitalize on the attacks and their effects generated from the rituals, aims to bring about objects as the insanity allegations in the opposing party's petition. You would like it believed that your expectation of my default was not based on your assumption of anticipated incapacitation from attacks out of the rituals, that I would not be able to come having been struck, or come struck, half incapacitated and ready for the strike to be sealed, or struck but not yet incapacitated and ready for the strike to be triggered by your action in your assigned role. So I quote from my letter, Alert 5. The officer, Paul, expressed surprise that the undersigned honored the invitation. He said they expected the undersigned would not come by himself, that they would have to go to knock the gate down to bring him in by force. Why won't I honor the invitation if it is genuine? I have nothing to fear. The undersigned replied, unquote. Due consideration given to how they set up and conducted the interrogation makes their critical metaphysical role clear. Sitting in that seat set up beside senior police officer in the D9, which eventually turns out to be the seat with metaphysical charge, had seen in the spirit with a strong man standing by it, had seen it ahead and dealt with it when their insanity rituals got registered. In the early hours of Saturday, November 12th, senior police officer in the D9 pauses to concentrate or focus. Then he fires what was a metaphysical salvo. He says, "You know, you have now been taken to the mental hospital." I fired back instinctively. What has that got to do with all of this? He had no response at the end of our dialogue. So I got up to go to the next room to meet his officers. He had mentioned he would like to ask me a few questions. With that salvo he fired, he had tried to set me up for the metaphysical dimension of what turned out to be arrest and interrogation.
Thank you very much for watching. Watch and pray is a commandment. Thank you very much for your support as prayers and other means. God provides for us and feeds us in the work of the ministry we do through your kind generosity. God bless you.